Afternoon, woohoo! Hope everyone is fantastic on this Tuesday afternoon. I've had a shave, guys. I've got the beard off, back to my normal self. Just trying to lean down now. I've cut the, I've got my diet really clean now, so I'm going to get a bit leaner. But yeah, let me know if anyone's in the house. But yeah, I'm just going to speak a little bit about the supposed fight with Dean at the end of April. How you doing, Ben? How you doing, Kyle, mate? Spot on, bro. Hope you're alright, pal. You having a good day? Sir Draga, how you doing, Malcolm, bro? Oh, afternoon, Kev. Click the like button, guys. Click the like button. Give us a like. How are you doing, Kev, mate? I'm good. I'm good, mate. Yeah, so the Dean Lynch Ward fight will be happening at the end of April. How are you doing, Leslie? Member, my loyal member. Aidan Brown, do you think it'll be a harder fight? To be honest with you, mate, if he's fit, really fit, of course. I think the one thing I don't like is too many people disrespect and give him crap. But the man's got big cojones to get in there with me a second time. I mean, you've got to ask yourselves, if you get absolutely dominated by another man with ease, would you have the guts to get back in there again? And it takes some doing. Like, you've got to. That's one thing you've got to understand with bare knuckle fighting, especially me, because I hit hard. Obviously I was fully fit against Dean the last time. I got myself proper fit, 16 stone dead on, which I'll probably be a little bit lighter in the rematch, because I'm starting to get lean now. But I just think it'll be, if he comes in 100%, I think it'll be a lot quicker and sharper, because he has got boxing skills, you know what I mean? So but a lot of people give the lad grief. And you've got to understand, he's got the guts to get in there. That's what you've got to admire with people. Do you know what I mean? At least he's getting in there and having a scrap with me. But I'm still waiting for him to phone me. I mean, I've been waiting for 2 weeks to sort this out. At the end of the day, nobody's going to be there. Dougie's won't be seeing fair play. The thing is, I don't want any conflicts of interest in this fight. At the end of the day, the last fight we had, me and my father went on our own to a camp where there was all the traveller people and just me and my dad. Now, there's a conflict of interest because I don't wanna let my followers down by people come wanting draws, because it's not happening. The bottom line is, guys, there's one man winning on that day. No, there's going to be no draws, okay? There's none of this, let's call a draw. Absolute rubbish. I'm not wasting my time getting fit for people to interfere and say to draw. So for me, nobody needs to be there. And that's what I'm going to state to Dean. No one needs to be there. Your cousin or family's not seeing fair play, right? The thing is, we don't even really need fair play men. All this fair play men crap, we don't really need it, you know what I mean? One man only needs to referee, and that's going to be a neutral man that isn't friends with either of us. Because it's a conflict of interest if he has a family member being a referee. It's a load of it's not happening, simple as that. At the end of the day, I'm laying the law down with this because 2 fights I've had, right? And twice, people have filmed the fight and put it on their own channels, and the fighters get left. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what are we doing it for? Everyone else, nobody's coming to that fight. No podcasters are coming to the fight. No crowds coming to the fight. No one's bringing a phone to the fight. No one's coming to that fight to grow a channel or get views on the back of me. Simple as that. And that's the way I'm putting it, guys, because at the end of the day, I'm not going out there spilling blood for other people to capitalise on it. Because that's all they do. They're all users, man. See YouTube, they're all users. See all these podcasts, can we come down and film it? No. Why? So you can film it and put it on your channel. Get away, man. No one's done nothing for me. You know what I mean? No one's done nothing for me. I'm not in a hissy fit. I'm just speaking facts, man. Speaking the truth. 2 fights I've had, and twice they've been sabotaged by people filming it and making, like, no one's coming down to the fight. The last fight, loads of people came down. They were getting all building channels on the back of it. Listen, in November 2 years ago, me and the DC had a fight. People built channels off the back of that. And what did we get? What did I get? I never got an interview on a podcast. All these other people started doing interviews on the back of me and him fighting. It's just, I find it all weird, eh? But, yeah, 100%, man. It's, at the end of the day, right, if it's going to be a fight, right, no conflicts of interest can be there. Because at the end of the day, no one's going to be there to save anybody. It's a fight. It's on the cobbles, man. You're not going to go up to someone in a street fight, are you? Or should we just call it a draw, mate? Give over, man. But no, like I said, Dean's been respectful to me. I mean, he hasn't rang me. I'm supposed to be waiting for a call. I've told him, he told us Dougie was going to ring. I don't need to speak to Dougie. I need to speak to Dean. This fight that's going to happen, guys, it's nothing to do with anybody. No one is going to be capitalising on Decca Heggie's fight. Not a chance. I'm setting the live stream up. I'm setting the payment up, and Dean will get half of it because I'm a genuine fella. Do you know what I mean? He'll get half of it on that day. I will take an envelope down of half of the money that's made on the fight and give him it because I'm a genuine bloke. I wouldn't trust anybody else to set a live stream up. Never ever. But no, Darren's, I like Darren. He's spot on, man. I've got a lot of time for Darren. Darren gave me, do you know what? Darren actually helped me in a way. Like when I done the live on his channel and I spoke about things, it kind of like lifted a massive weight off my shoulder. Something that I never thought I'd ever speak about, do you know what I mean? But Darren's got he reminds me of me a little bit, but he's got like a gift of making people feel confident, and he's got a really good vibe and aura about him to make you feel comfortable, and that's why I felt comfortable speaking to him. And like I say, guys, when I made that video the other day about Darren backing him up and that, it's like none of these people that slag him off on YouTube would have the guts to go up to his face and say something. You know what I mean? Social media, guys, has gave people, it's made people think that they're gangsters and hard men. Oh, because I'm on YouTube and I can box, I'm a hard man. It doesn't mean nothing. Doesn't mean nothing. The reason why I admire Darren is because I didn't really know his story too deep until we spoke on Christmas on his show, and he told us about it. And I'm like, wow, it's like not many people could get through what Darren's been through. Afternoon, Rachel, love. Not many people could get through Darren's life. I couldn't, and I'm a tough fella. But hey, I couldn't get through what Daddy's been through. Could I? I'll openly admit that. That takes some mind. That's mental strength to the highest level, man. You know what I mean? The fight's definitely happening, mate. The fight's definitely happening. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's on, and I'm just waiting for Dean to sort it out with us. Listen, no one. I'm speaking to nobody apart from Dean. That's it. There's only 2 men that are going to capitalise off this fight, and it's me and him. No shows, no podcasts, nobody. Simple as that. The fight is the end of April, mate. End of April, bro. There's 105 people on, guys. Click the like button if you can, guys. To be honest with you, Katie, I don't know. We don't need fair play, men. All we need is someone that's a neutral to stand there and watch us have a straight on the cobbles. Do you know what I mean? It's not where it's like it's not in a ring, it's a cobble fight. I mean, Dean was wanting that as well. You've got to give the man credit for wanting to do it. And I know a lot of people slate the lad, but you've got to give him credit for stepping up to the plate and doing it, man. It takes a lot of guts, especially when that's coming at you. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's going to be, for me, guys, I don't know if you agree with me on this, but there cannot be people getting in the way of the fight. I don't want people coming down there claiming shouting draws. There's going to be no crowd. There's going to be one man with a camera. Now, what it is, guys, I'm going on my own. The cameraman, I've never met the cameraman in my life. I'm not best friends with him. I've hired him to come down with a professional camera, with an 8K professional documentary camera, and he's going to film it and stream it off that. So it's going to be the best of picture, the best of footage. You know what I mean? But you've got all these podcasters wanting to, oh, can we come down and do an interview with you? No. What have you done for me? Do you think I'm going to grow your channels on me spilling blood? I don't think so. I'm capitalising this time. Thing is, guys, right, you'll agree with me, yeah. No one wants a draw. It's as simple as that. And I'll guarantee now on my life and to my followers, there will be no draw. Simple as that. And I'm making an oath and a promise to you lot that I will not walk away from there with a draw. And I swear that on my life. I swear to God. And I'll never let you down, because at the end of the day, you people have backed me. You people enjoy a pagger. You enjoy a fight. And at the end of the day, you wait until April, so you deserve a good scrap. You don't deserve all this after 5 minutes, or do you want to call it a draw? Give our man. It's a cobbles fight, but hey, at the end of the day, I'm not taking Dean lightly. And you've got to understand, guys, right? I know people say, oh, but you won with ease the last time. You can't take anybody lightly, guys, especially on the cobbles, because anything could happen. You could trip up, you could fall, you could bang your head, you could get punched. Listen, anything can happen. So you've got to be focused 100%. You've got to go in there knowing that the other man has trained his butt off to beat you, and he wants to take your head off. And that's the mindset you have to have. I've never ever tried smack, mate. Never ever. Never. Or the other stuff. I don't like saying it on these lives, man. I've never touched any hard stuff, hard like crack and heroin and stuff. Never ever. Listen, there's a lot of reasons why people turn to heavy drugs through trauma and stuff. I would never judge anybody. Do you know what I mean? I've had a family that have took drugs, and I have myself in the past, and you know, it's not good. I just don't like dealers. Alex Wilkov started training, mate. If you noticed, I don't know if you've noticed, I've actually trimmed down a little bit, but I've got very lean. Now that I've got the fight coming up, it's kind of like I don't want to be too big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my acting out the way, end of February, and then I'm going to do, I'm on the intermittent fasting diet now, so I've lost about £5 in a week. But quality weight I've lost, you know what I mean? I'm not losing muscle mass, but size means nothing. I fight better at 16 stone or a little bit lighter. That is my fight weight. Last time with Dean, that is my fight weight. 2 years ago, I was 18.5 stone, overweight, fat, carrying a lot of lard, and I had a bad infection on my heart. I wasn't fit, but it was a good pagger, and there's no excuses. All right. Obviously, I took that fight very lightly. Big mistake. I thought, never again. I'll never do that again. Got myself extremely fit for Dean. And you know what? Respect to the lad for wanting to go again. Respect to him. Got nothing but respect for that. You know what I mean, guys? You can't not respect a man that wants to step in again. You can't, because he knows I carry power. But you know what it is, guys? And I'm not just saying this. He carries power, you know, Dean. When he caught me, he actually caught me a few times with 2 combinations. I don't know if you've probably seen it when I went back a little bit. He caught me, and I felt it. So I know what I'm up against. You know what I mean? The thing is, guys, the biggest mistake you could ever make in a fight is underestimating someone, because you'll be soon put on your back. Doesn't matter how. Listen, all these people go on about weight categories and all that. If I go in a fight in a pub, am I going to say to the bloke, lose a couple of stone, mate, and come back and we'll have another fight? Mate, this guys, see cobble fights. Right, I want to show you how it's done on the day when we fight in the cobbles. cobble fight, it's not about weight classes, it's about who's the hardest man, who's toughest. Nothing to do with weights and middleweight and heavyweight. Cobbles fights is like on the street. You're not going to go up to someone and say, oh, I need to put a couple of stone on deck and I'll come back in 3 weeks. You just get on with it, man. But I hope everyone's alright anyway. I support your decision, Nicky, yeah. But, yeah. How are you doing, double dope, mate? Yeah, I'm well, General Scruffs, mate. I'm good. I'm absolutely good. Dean's in a good place, man. I'm liking his positive attitude. Do you know what I mean? The only thing is, like, listen, I've got nothing against Dean whatsoever. What I'm against is conflicts of interest. Nobody can be there to stop anything. You know what I mean? Like, the fans don't want to draw. And I've promised the fans, they're not getting a draw. There's only be one winner. Only me and him are going to win. There's none of this call and draws, man. Do you think I'm going to waste my time training until April for a 2-minute job for a draw? No chance. And I don't think Dean wants a draw either. Dean wants to redeem himself. And I know he's going to get super fit for this. So I've got to be, like I say, I know a lot of people on YouTube, it's easy for you to say and slag people off. But you've got to remember, he's training and he wants to go again. Got to respect that. Have to respect that. But I click the like button, guys. But I hope everyone's alright and having a good day. How are we, Decca? I just joined this chat. How are you doing, Simon, buddy? I know, that's the thing, Don. We're not going back and forth, mate. Do you know what? And I told Dean this. I said, if you stay in a positive mindset, you're a better fighter. At the end of the day, guys, when you're happy and in a good place, see if you get distracted by loads of drama, puts your mind into a bad place. And when you're in a bad place, you're not focused. That day, I was 100% focused. I didn't let anything that bothered me. Nothing got in the way. I was in with a one-track mind. You know, it's but like I say, it was the, you know, it was, we got treated with the greatest respects that day. Me and my dad. But it's going to be a good fight. Thank you, Daniel Bell, mate. How are you doing, bro? Thank you very much, pal. Listen, guys, if you want to become a member to the channel, if you click join, I'm going to start doing some members lives and get some guests on and stuff. If you want to donate to the channel, you just click the $sign. You can buy a super sticker, or if you just want to subscribe to the channel and just listen to me talk pure waffle, you can. But yeah, I'd say I'm weighing now. About 3 weeks ago I was 18 stone and I felt quite lethargic. So I started the intermittent fasting diet and I've lost like 5-6 pounds. So I feel good. I feel a lot leaner. I've got a lot of body fat off now. So cause I was carrying a little bit water retention, you know what I mean? And I cut my sodium down, took my salts out, and started having the egg whites with a bit of yolk instead of having the full egg. Just slight little touches to your diet. Don't need to be extreme. You don't need to complicate things. Just keep it very simple. Thank you, Scouse. West Cumbria. Do you know what, mate? I feel really fit at 16 stone. That is what I feel at my best. You know, we'll see how it goes, man. It's, for all you know, I could just be active all year. Do you know what I mean? It's just, at the end of the day, guys, I had a chance to go on BKFC and it was ruined. The idiots and the bullies were harassing them, talking crap to them, and they said, oh, listen, we don't want nothing to do with this. So they ruined it. So I'm having to now create live streams, pay-per-view, $1.99 to make a little bit of a living out of it. Do you know what I mean? Why am I going to do it for free? You've got to understand, guys, $1.99 is affordable for everybody. That's why I've done it like that. I'm not a greedy man. Anyone that charges £10 for a YouTube bare knuckle fight, taking the mick, ripping you off, rubbish. I'd be happy if we can get maybe 2,000 or 3,000 people on at $1.99. Me and I'll split the profit with Dean, taking the money on the day, and that's Bob's your uncle because I'm a genuine fella. I'm not into ripping people off. I wouldn't do that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I'll take the money to him, half the money, and I'll pay him on the day, and I'll get it before the fight. You know what I mean? So is everyone looking forward to it? Does the end of a cycle stop growth, or can you? Nah, it doesn't stop growth, but you just keep training. The thing is, people think it's steroids that make you put size on. It isn't. It's the food. You've got to eat. It's no good taking gear and then not training because you won't grow. My advice to people is train natural for as long as possible. Don't make the mistake I made by getting on the gear really early. Do you know what I mean? Because then you've got to kind of dabble most of your life, but in a sensible way I do it. I don't go over the top, and I'm very honest about it. But I'm glad you're all buzzing for the fight. Fraud, nobody should pay for it, but why is that? You're going to watch it. And the thing is as well, anybody that streams the fight live and puts it on their channel will get a copyright strike. Nobody is mugging us off anymore. Nobody. And no one will be at that fight filming. Not at all. At the end of the day, me and Dean are going to have a fight, and we're going to have something to eat and a little drink after it. Maybe I'll have a glass of orange because I don't drink alcohol. But, you know, it's going to, like I say, it'll be a good fight. But you won't stream it for free, Fraud Explore, you'll get it took down, mate. Like, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people on YouTube need to seriously grow up like really immature, pathetic grown men. But, yeah, you know, click the like button, guys. We've got 144 on. But no, I just hope everyone's alright, man. You know, I just haven't heard from Dean. He's not rang me. I don't need to speak to anybody else. Nobody, I don't know if you'd agree with me, guys, but nobody is getting in the way of this fight. Nobody. There's no conflicts of interest to come in. They don't need to be there. Nobody needs to be there. It's as simple as that. If Dean wants to fight, then he either comes on his own or comes with someone that isn't involved in the fighting game, because I'm going on my own. I'm just hiding the cameraman to film it for you guys on an 8K camera, so it'll be really good. It'll be a really good one. Video that Humble shared support them. Yeah, it's a load of crap. Listen, see all these idiots on YouTube. Pay no attention to them. Like, honestly, they're all grown men, 40, 50 odd year old. Like, you've got to understand, guys, that when you're 40 to 50 years of age, behaving the way they do on YouTube, you've got serious issues. Yeah, no, I understand, Dog the Underboss. Dean needs to come with his 100% A game and make it a good fight. Do you know what I mean? I'm confident, me. I always am. When I'm fit and I'm very focused, I'm very confident of beating many people. There's a lot of people on YouTube that all say they're all fighting men, but when have they actually had a bare knuckle fight? People keep saying all these men are hard on YouTube, but where's the bare knuckle fights? Boxing and all that's completely different, man. Just because you're a good boxer doesn't mean you're going to be a hard man or a bare knuckle fighter. No one's seen people fight bar from in the ring, because you see a man in the ring knocking people out. Does it mean he's going to do it on the street? Not at all. Not at all. The thing is with YouTube, guys, too many people talk, but not enough people deliver. I'm probably the only one that actually has bare knuckle fights. And I'm as game as a badger, I'll turn up anywhere. But a lot of people just like their own comfort zone. They come with all the mates and they need people there. They need an audience there to make them feel secure. But not me. But no, I just hope everyone's good, man. But listen, thank you all for coming on. Just thought I'm going live at 6 o'clock tonight, so some of the members, if you want to come on with me, let me know. But I'll go live at 6. Listen, I'd fight anybody. Yeah, 100%. So listen, 199, guys, you can't really complain at that, can you? Like, I know some people won't pay it. But the thing is, there's going to be a lot of copyright strikes for the people. Because listen, why am I, right? You got to understand, right? Why am I going to go into a fight and let other people cash in on it? Do you know what I mean? Like, YouTube is a very slimy, snaky place, and nobody, and I mean nobody, is coming down, bringing phones, filming the fight, and that's a fact. And that'll be me telling people no one is bringing phones, because they're all snaky people, man. It's happened in 2 of my fights. All these YouTubers have jumped on the bandwagon, come to my fight, and capitalised on all the content. But yet none of them have got the bollocks to get in there themselves and do it. But no, I wouldn't charge a tenner for a YouTube fight, mate. Not at all. But I 199. 100%, mate. I'm not. No one's mugging me off now. At the end of the day, I'm fighting, and there's only the fighters that are going to capitalise off this. No one's coming down. No one's coming to jump on it with their cameras like they always do to grow their own channels, because they're all fucking snakes and greedy people. How do you sign up for a month, Liam? Just click join, mate. Click join on the homepage and just pick your perk, mate. But yeah, but listen, guys, I'm coming on tonight at 6 o'clock for a good crack anyway. So listen, all have a good day, guys, and God bless. Like and subscribe to the channel, guys, and see you later on.